Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you want to watch my live streams every single day, I live trade every day, in the morning session usually. Click the WAP link in the description below. This is the last day. It's going to be 35 a month. I'm going to double it probably next month because I'm getting a lot of members and they're realizing the value of my Discord. So I just want to slow down the demand a little bit. So I'm going to raise the price tomorrow. So if you want a spot, get in today. The other thing I'm going to say is if you want to start a prop firm account, click the Apex link in the description below. Again, super cheap. There's a 90% off sale right now. Use the code that's provided below. And yeah, just futures, in my opinion, are way better than Forex. Forex is just not clean at all. I see so many textbook setups fail in Forex. So click that link if you want to start an account. I strongly recommend doing it if you want to practice some new strategies. All right, so today I'm going to be going over how I would actually learn ICT in 2023/2024. So if you're new to the market, and I'm assuming you've probably seen something on ICT on Twitter or YouTube, whatever it may be, and there's a lot of people like saying, "Oh, ICT is a scam," whatever. Okay, I can assure you, he's not a scam at all. I don't know. There usually people who do say this are trying to get followers or something. They're usually selling something. So don't trust anything you see. There's like a lot of videos on him like that are just showing how he's a fraud or whatever. And I can assure you he's not. He's changed my life, and yeah, he's not a fraud at all. So I'm not sure what else to tell you. I mean, the concepts work. I don't care who made them, whether it was him or someone else, they work. Okay, but if you're trying to learn ICT in 2023, the first thing I'd recommend doing is I'd strongly recommend just typing in the ICT mentorship, and I'd strongly recommend just watching the first 41 videos in the 2022 mentorship. So here's a bunch of playlists, and this right here, this 2022 mentorship is the most complete. This is where I got all my information from. And what I ended up doing here is I watched this, and then I think the two things, I think the thing you want to learn first is liquidity. So he's going to kind of point out what buy side, sell side, and liquidity in this, and he's going to point out fair value gaps. If you're taking notes, I would try to go back and watch this twice. But if you're taking notes, try to pay attention to liquidity first. Like, what's liquidity? And for example, like liquidities are old highs and old lows. Okay, so like this is sell side here. Okay, sell side liquidity, and like this is a buy side liquidity. So understand this, and if you understand how liquidity works, I think that's gonna help you with the rest of the stuff, because liquidity is the market as a whole. If you can understand, like, if the market goes and hits this low, you got to understand that's stopping people out and you're looking for a reversal. If you can understand this, that's all you need to know before you look for the entry models. Because if you can understand this, that's when you look for the entry model. You don't look for the entry model before we take liquidity. So when you purge liquidity, I think that's the number one thing to understand. Because without liquidity or without understanding liquidity, you're not going to understand an entry model. So as you go through these videos, go through them with the emphasis of, okay, what's liquidity? What's a bad fair value gap to long or short based on liquidity? Okay, those are the two questions you want to ask yourself. And then once you understand that, go through the mentorship again, cycle through it again, and um, you're gonna understand a whole lot better. Because I remember when I went through it without understanding liquidity, I had no idea what he's talking about. It all sounded just like a mess. And he does rant a lot, but I mean, it's worth sitting through them. Okay. I mean, if you want to skip them or put the video on 1.5 speed, be my guest, but don't put it on 2.2 times speed. You will not understand it. Once you're done with this, what I did was anything I didn't understand or anything I did on Twitter, and that will lead me to my next thing. I went to his core content videos. Okay. He is month 4, month 3, month 2. He is months of everything. Okay, I went to his core content video 7, 6, 8, 9, 10. And if you go through each playlist, he'll have like different videos on subjects that he talks about in his 2022 mentorship. So
Welcome
this
back,
is
folks.
premium versus carrying
Again,
charge market.
we're talking.
Okay, this is bond trading. Let's say he mentioned something about bond trading. You want to understand that, which I personally don't think you need. Then you just go to one of these videos.
Welcome back,
Okay, I
folks.
think the thing that
Again,
helped me was I think in month 4, or check month 4. He talks about, I think, order blocks in here. Yep. So month 4, order blocks. So I don't really understand order blocks, mitigation blocks, or breakers that much. So I would go back and watch these videos, and keep in mind, I know they're not watched here, but I did watch them on another account. I would go back and watch Steve's videos, okay, on my other YouTube account, and I have a whole bunch of them watched because I didn't understand stuff, and I just go to here to reinforce them. Now, let's say, so that's what you want to do after you watch the 22 mentorship. So anything you don't understand, go to the core content, see if he has individual videos on these. You don't have to watch all of them, but I'll probably have reinforced individual or reinforced videos on this. Now, let's say you watch this video and you still don't understand. That's when I'll go to people like T Trades is a good one. Okay, T Trades, and I'll be like T Trades order blocks. Okay, and I'll see if he has an order block video. And he posted one very recently, right here. This was 4 days ago. So like this is one that I watched with my stream, and it helps reinforce the idea of order blocks. So again, you can kind of see what I'm saying. So you start with a 2022 mentorship. Okay, want to start with the 2022 mentorship. Any ideas you have trouble kind of understanding, go to the core content, go to those individual videos. And then after that, if you're still not understanding some stuff, just type in like a order blocks. And if I type in order blocks, you're going to see a bunch of different channels come up. Chances are there's going to be some people you don't like here and some people are going to like. So try watching a few of these, okay? And I bet you one of these guys will end up clicking with you. And then you can just keep watching the rest of the channel from there. And obviously you can watch my videos. You don't have to watch my videos, but I mean, I personally think that T Trades order block video is better than any order block video I made. And I'll probably make one myself, but like that's an example of okay, I watch T Trades over me in that case. So yeah, that's that. The other thing I would do is you should have Twitter. Okay, if you're trying to learn ICT, you should have Twitter. And the reason why I say that is because there's so many valuable people you can follow on Twitter. Like if you go through my following, I mean, there's even a list I'm in. Um, I don't know if I can get to the list I'm in, but I'm in a few lists that are just ICT only, and you can literally go through the list, and there's so much valuable info. But even just any of the people I follow mostly ICT, like um, ICT people, right? And if I go to my homepage and I just scroll down, you're gonna get these tweets all the time that just like this one, for example. I mean, ICT vet's cool, but he says it's mine. This doesn't mean anything to me. So I mean, there's gonna be worthless posts like this, um, that don't mean anything to me. But if I keep scrolling down a little bit, let's see. So this is another one. Okay, this is actually valuable. Here's a low, so sell side, we come to equilibrium, we get a sell model, then a buy model, come to the high, get a sell model here. And what's a sell model, you ask? Well, again, this is just something you're going to want to YouTube. And a really good sell model video or buy model video is called the market maker model is this video right here. Okay, so you're going to find yourself like going through a rabbit hole of different things you're going to hear people say. And once you hear, like, let's say I go on Twitter and he says MMBM. Let's say I don't know what that means. And I go on YouTube, I type in MMBM Zusi, okay, or MMBM in general, or see, what is this? Let's pretend you didn't know this. So what is a MMBM ICT? And you're going to see a bunch of videos on this stuff. See this? So that's what you're going to do from Twitter. And this is only after you've watched the mentorship and the other core content videos. So step one would be watch 2022 mentorship. Okay. Do not watch the 2023 mentorship unless you're very bored. I strongly recommend not watching it. I did not watch it. I didn't need it. Once you understand the 2022, your goal is to create a model that works. Once you create that model that works and you've back tested it, okay, and you know it's profitable, or you forward test it, then you will be successful. That's all you need. You just need a single simplified model based off of what ICT teaches you. So the one would be watch 2022 mentorship, okay. Two would be core content if not understanding concept. Okay, that would be the second. And then three is download Twitter and just follow ICT. There's some people in his replies who comment educational stuff. Follow them, and you're probably gonna find out someone is going to click with you, and you're gonna, even if it's not me, that's okay. No hard feelings, but someone's going to click with you, and whenever that person does click with you, try to maybe if they have a group, join their group, whatever it may be. But I mean, the way I did it is when I first started learning ICT, I first joined a group, and they actually weren't experienced with ICT because they're learning it just like me, but we kind of learned it together. And then I kind of branched off, did my own thing, and I started my own group. So again, these are the three main things. If you can be a sponge in all this content you see, I guarantee you one model will start to kind of come out at you. Once you understand all the models that ICT talks about, one will kind of click and you will understand it, and that's going to be your model. And there's going to be other things you want to understand along the way, like that maybe aren't a model, like a Judah swing, what a Judah swing may be, whatever. And those are just going to be stuff that go along with your model, like standard deviations, for example. But again, make sure you're doing all these three. You don't have to watch all the core content, just stuff you didn't understand in 2022 mentorship. And yeah, that's about it. So again, this is a very easy video to understand. There's only three things you have to do. It's going to take some time. Make sure to take some notes, but I strongly recommend learning ICT. Is it really tells you the why and how the market moves instead of, okay, the market moves because we're bouncing off an EMA. That's not why the market moves. Okay, it moves based off liquidity, and that's just something you're gonna have to understand. And it's not gonna come until you can watch these videos. So it definitely helps with psychology as well. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Other than that, I will see you guys later. And wherever you are in the world, have a good night, morning, evening. Yeah, peace.